how I turned $100 into $447. Plus, there's a bonus that I made at the very end. So make sure you stick to the end, or how I made some extra free money. I'm going to show you the tip. Hey gang, this is Mike with MrNoFluff.com, and today I'm going to be talking about my secret best hustle, what I call bicycle flipping. You heard me right, bicycle flipping. It's very lucrative. There's a lot of inventory out there. There are a lot of motivated sellers out there, and there's a lot of buyers out there. And the best thing is, all the startup capital that I needed to do this deal was just $100. I didn't have to know anything about how to fix a bike. I didn't need to know to be a mechanic. I didn't have to do any of that stuff. All I do is find motivated sellers that have bikes. They could be motivated because they're in financial situation, hardship, or they're motivated because they're trying to make some extra room, or they bought a new bike, or they're moving out of the state, or whatever the situation may be. Okay. And I buy their bikes at a deep discount, and then I sell it on the market, like for example on Craigslist, Facebook, etc., at a discount. So I sell it below the fair market value. But let me show you this bike real quick before I get into all the nit in detail, how I found the seller, how I give the offer, etc. So this was a Track FX bike, very nice bike. Let me show it to you real quick. Okay, as you can see, it's like spanking new, guys. Okay, and look at the tires. You can still see the tire nipples on this. Okay, and here's a great thing about this bike. When I bought this bike had a trailer attached to it, which I got for totally for free. So again, I paid $100 for the bike. I got the trailer attached for free. And that trailer was brand new too. And I was able to sell the trailer for just $85. Look at it, okay? So let me tell you the little backstory how I got this deal. The seller, before I go into how I found it, let me tell you a little about the seller. The seller was a sedentary individual. He was pretty overweight. And he had reached out to me on one of my ads on Craigslist. Okay. Now I have a special ad that's been proven to give me motivated sellers. If you're interested in downloading that, go to the link below. You can get a copy there. Anyways, going back to the story, the seller called me for my ad on Craigslist, and I went to his home, and this bike was just spanking new. I was shocked. I was like super shocked, because this was even newer than most of the bikes that I find. And I told him, man, hey, what's wrong with this bike? Why do you want to sell? And the seller said, look, man, I had this bike for a couple of years. I bought the trailer for a couple, at the brand new at the same time, and I've only ridden like a handful of time. Every time I go ride bikes, it hurts my knees. And and he was a pretty big guy, which made a lot of sense, right? And he says, it's just been sitting in my garage, and I need to make space in my garage. I said, okay, man, I can definitely help you out with it. And therefore I give him the $100. I got into my car, and I head home, and all I had to do with this bike, like all the other bikes that I teach you in my course below, there should be a link below, is to find beautiful bikes. Instead of fixing and flipping them, instead of doing maintenance, instead of doing repairs, I don't do any of that. Zero zitch, because I don't know how to do any of that stuff, guys. Let me show you honestly. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. Only thing I know how to do is loop the chain and fix the flat tire. I'm not a bike mechanic in any shape or fashion. I'm a computer guy. I don't know how to work on my hand. I don't even know how to, do any work, handyman work, okay? If it comes to real estate, if it comes to cars, if it comes to bikes, I'm not the handyman guy. So all I did with this deal is I bought it, I washed it because it was dusty. It was sitting in the garage for, who knows, a couple of years, right? It was all dusty. There was like cobwebs on it, whatever. Once I washed it, it looked brand spanking new, right? And you can see the tires here is brand spanking new. And all I did is take great pictures of it, write a good description of it, all right? And then I posted it on Craigslist. I posted it on Facebook. I posted it on Facebook groups. I posted it on 5 Miles. I posted it on OfferUp. In a matter of days, I can't remember exactly how many days, but it wasn't that long that I sold both of the items. I would say less than 7 days, okay, that I sold both of these. The trailer, which I sold for $85, I got for free, and I sold the bike for $447, and I got it for $100, okay? So now I talked about where I found this deal. I posted ad. I posted my proven sales copy to get deals. Okay, someone called me. All right, I bought their bike at a deep discount, and then I sold it on the market for a discount. Okay, which allowed a lot of buyers to message me. Right, instead of me placing it above the fair market value. Instead of me placing it right at the fair market value, I discounted it heavily, especially considering its new condition. And I got overwhelmed by buyers that were willing to come pay for it. And I only picked the best of the best buyers, the cream of the cream. I didn't deal with people that wanted to haggle me on the price. I didn't deal with people that were trying to ask me 50 million questions. I didn't deal with people that seemed like they're pain in the ass. I didn't deal with those people like that. I ignored those people because I knew I had a good deal. I knew I had a great bike. I knew I had negotiated a win for myself, and therefore I could turn around and sell the bicycle at a deep discount, or I should say at a discount below the fair market value. So that's what I did. The seller was highly motivated. As I told you, he needed a space. He was overweight. He wasn't using it. He just wanted to move. And in return, I was awarded because I took the risk by investing $100, which really is not no risk. All I could have lost was my $100, but it's not happening because I sold this bike and very, very fast, plus the trailer, made a good killing. This is like a 500, 600% return. That's a 5x, 6x return. I can't get that in real estate. I can't get that with Bitcoin. Sometimes I can, but a lot of times I can't. I can't get that with gold and silver. I can't get that with CDs, with mutual funds, with bonds. I can't get that with most businesses. If you never owned a business, let me tell you, I've been an entrepreneur since high school, never had a job. And guys, you're lucky if you're a business owner that you're making 10 to 15% off profits. You're a good business if you're making that kind of profits. In today's era with Amazon and stuff like that, these guys are making 2 or 3% returns and they're happy with it, okay? Where flipping bicycles, what I'm showing you right now, I've showed you my trade secrets of turning $100 to over 447 plus 85, guys, all right? Over $500 in matter of days. How hard was it? Freaking simple. Like, why do I say that? Because in junior high, I worked at a car wash. That was hard. I've owned multiple businesses. I own a brokerage firm. I've owned a moving company. I've owned a car wash business. I own a restaurant, pizza places. I've owned used computer businesses, and so on and so on, right? This is the most easiest business I ever owned in my life because I don't need like a special truck. I don't need special tools. Like I don't need a pickup truck or a van. I have a Nissan Leaf. It's an electrical car. It fits in my car. And a lot of times, I've even got a free rack where I'm able to move these just because I deal with sellers. So this is a great business if you have lost your job, if you are looking for an extra income, if you want to buy a new car, if you want to buy a new motorcycle, you want to buy something new, instead of dipping into your savings, instead of putting on the credit card, instead of working for and trading your time for at a job, this is why I use the side hustle to have the extra things that I want, guys. Okay, and at the same time, it teaches my students, which is one of the secondary primary reasons I created this, it teaches my students how to find deals and become a real estate investor. Because if you can do what I call the new flip, if you can do flipping bicycles and you can do 3 to 10 deals, then you're very, very have a high probability of becoming a successful real estate investor. I don't care if you're trying to do wholesaling. I don't care if you're trying to do subject twos. I don't care if you're trying to do landlording, passive income, whatever it is. If you can find deals and negotiate and go and do all the stuff that's required, what I call flipping bikes, the new flip, ladies, the new flip, right? Then your probability of success as a real estate investor increases. And on top of that, you have now a pile of cash because you've been flipping bikes. So this is one of the secondary primary reasons that I created a new flip, because I was tired of my real estate students have spent thousands of dollars buying courses from all these other gurus and they were never able to do a deal. So I try to figure a way to help them learn about sales, learn about how to find a deal, learn about how to take a risk, learn about how to do an inspection, all the stuff you can imagine. all into one, what I call the new flip. It's almost like a game, all into a new game called a new flip that makes you money today with just $100. Now, guys, if you're more interested in learning more, there should be a video coming up to the left or to the bottom, or you can go to myrealestatedojo.com. I have a bunch of blog posts, or if you're really interested, if you're real serious, then I highly recommend downloading my course. I go into it. I give you all the offer letters. It's just a copy and paste. You just copy it and you paste it to these sellers because my offers work. I've done it for a while. I fine-tuned it like a race engine, okay? And if you just give the offers, if you give enough offers, you're gonna get enough deals, okay? All you do is just copy my trade secrets, my offers, my ads, and all you got to do is just post them out there. And I show you exactly where to post them. I show you exactly how to take pictures. I show you exactly what brands to buy, what sizes to get. I show you exactly what the niche is. The other option is you can just go do it. I've given you the information for free here, guys, okay? But there will be some potholes. You will make some mistakes. You may lose some money, or you can just download my brain and avoid those things and accelerate the money-making process, guys. Gang, if you're interested in downloading this, go to besthustle.mrnofluff.com. It's best side hustle. bestssidehustle.mrnofluff.com. bestssidehustle.mrnofluff.com. Or look below. There should be a link where you can download the course. Thank you so much. Click the like button, share this message. And remember, you're beautiful, you're powerful, you're creative, you're intelligent. Don't take no for an answer. You are your dream. Peace.